Guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have another watch up for review. I got it from the OFD channel. This is the Nodus Retrospect. I had a Nodus before on the channel a while back, maybe 3 to 6 months ago. Very impressive micro brand. For the most part, all original design from what I can tell. Very well made. What they do is they source out their parts and they assemble them in Los Angeles, which isn't too far from me, which is pretty cool. And they're just a great brand overall. So let's check this out. Let's dive into this. This one is, of course, retro inspired. That is why it's called the Retrospect. And the dimensions on this one here is 40.5 across, which is real wearable. It is 48 lug to lug, and then we're at a 15 millimeter thick, okay, which is just a very wearable size. As you can see there, you have a polished coin edge bezel, polished on the sides, polished crown. The coin edge on the screw down crown matches the coin edge on the bezel, which is a nice touch. You have a double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating underneath. That's why it's so, it's giving me a lot of reflections here. So that's, making it kind of difficult to do this video. Has the sandwich dial. Okay, you can see that. Very nice. It has a kind of a sloping bezel insert where it slopes in, which is really nice, and that looks great. You can see this angle here with the sapphire crystal, with the double dome sapphire crystal. So that also aids in the vintage look about this watch. Of course, it's an automatic. You have your date wheel at the 6 o'clock, okay? It is running an NH35 movement, which is, 21,600 vibrations per hour. So very good, tough movement. This'll probably outlast the watch possibly, but, Seiko made movement. Can't go wrong with that. Signed crown, of course. You see that? Drilled lugs. Very nice leather strap. Very nice. Has a quick connect spring bars. Let's see, it's kind of hard to focus. Nodus Watch Company. I think it says, oh God, it's so hard to focus on this. 200-meter water resistance, stainless steel. And it also says assembled in Los Angeles. Designed and assembled in Los Angeles. If I didn't say it, I believe this is 20, I think they're 20, I think it's a 22. Does it say it on the strap? No, it doesn't, but I think it's a 22 millimeter lug opening there, okay? Brushed on the top, polished inside, polished on the sides. Very nice polishing, I might add, too. This is a very good micro brand. Their build quality is excellent. And I think this watch comes in at about $399, so just under 400 bucks. 120 click bezel, and it's very good. The bezel action is just amazing. You can see that. Very fine tooth, and it lines up very well. If you see that, not a whole lot of back play. Let's move the hands around. Maybe you can see all that. I'm picking up a lot of reflection because of this crystal, but I want to show you the dial though. Yeah, it's amazing. Very, very nice. Hand widening movement, of course. But you can see the dial where it's got that sandwich. God, it's difficult to see, but it's kind of inlaid. So you have the lume underneath the dial. It's just hard to see because of this reflection. But there you go, you can kind of see it there. Beautiful though, beautiful dial. Kind of baton stand style hands. I like that arrow second hand. And another thing I love is how the hands reach the end of the dial. And that's what I just love that on any watch. I can't stand it when it's too short. It's just not appealing to me. It's like my Oris that I got on today. Same thing, reaches the end of the dial. So that's a real nice touch there. And I'm really liking, just like my Oris, but I'm really liking where they're putting the date wheel at the 6 o'clock. It just keeps everything, you know, clean and uniform to the dial, which is, you know, just looks so much better. But yeah, what else have I? Well, I pretty much covered everything. Let's do a Lume shot real quick. Let's fire this thing up. And this is C3 Super Luminova. There we go. Oh yeah, that's great, Lume. So I'm kind of next to a window, and I'm getting some light coming in from outside. It's morning time, so you could see, you kind of saw me there too, but you could see it's got pretty decent lume. It really does. So if the lights were out, it would look even better. That looks good. Very nice. All right, guys, so that is the Nodus Retrospect. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.